Berlin Brigade, just name a few. While in the Army, Sergeant First Class Meyer has held multiple diverse jobs, and infantryman, Army recruiter, office candidate instructor, sniper platoon sergeant. I'm with you, Matt. His Army service has taken him to worldwide assignments: Germany, Italy, Japan, Korea, Panama, Saudi Arabia, and Iraq. Sergeant First Class Meyer's combat deployment experiences were to Desert Storm in 90 and 91 and Iraqi Freedom in 2003 and 4. His Army awards include Ranger Tab, Sniper Tab, Jungle Tab, Airborne Badge, Air Assault Badge, Expert Infantry Badge, Combat Infantry Badge, Army Recruiter Badge, the AAM, the MSM, and the Bronze Star. Leo Meyer has a business degree from the University of Phoenix and a degree from the University of Hawaii as a PTA. Leo is currently working as a physical therapist assistant and continues to serve his nation at the Tripler Army Medical Center. And today he's speaking to us about our theme, choosing peace and no more war. Please help me welcome Sergeant First Class Leo Meyer.
Introduction. Thank you. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay. I won't be very long-winded, but if I am, just kind of give me hate. So, that was a lot to take in. I wish we had a lot more participants, especially the younger generation, as I was saying. And I think all those words of wisdom from all these different religions, there's a lot to say, and there's a lot to absorb, not only in listening to it, but to learn. So that means whatever I learn today, it's my duty and responsibility to spread the knowledge that I gained today. Okay? Aloha. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Masago. Where are you? She down here. Thank you so much. Also, my mom and dad putting my name here. Is to invite me to speak today and to give me the opportunity to stand before you today. It's an honor to be here with you all, not because I have all of the answers, okay, but because we share a desire for something better, peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, and peace in our communities. Good afternoon, everyone. Like I said, my name is Leo Kimo Mier. I am an Army vet. By the way, is there any vets out here besides myself? I salute you, sir. Thank you for your service. If you don't know, maybe about 1% of America is in the military, and we have a very big responsibility. So when I joined the military, I didn't take that very lightly. I raised my right hand, like we all did, and my job that I selected to do was pretty difficult. But I did it to the best of my ability, and I did what I had to do in regards to take care of myself, and take care of my soldiers. Okay. When I first raised my right hand, I believe I was stepping into something much bigger than myself. The uniform I wore was a sign of duty, but more than that, it was a promise. A promise to stand for the safety and dignity of all people, no matter their background, no matter their beliefs. I myself was born in Hawaii. I graduated from a school in the west side called Waianae. So I have very humble beginnings. Joining the military, what I had and what I know, just like all of us when we were young, 17, 18, what you have and what you know, that's it. That's what you have. Throughout the years, you gain knowledge. Throughout the years, you gain experience. So when I came to the Army, all I really had to offer, to me, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it really is. And that was the spirit of Aloha. Everywhere I went, I became an ambassador of Aloha. To me, that is such a simple word, but it really isn't. It really means a lot. If you treat people with Aloha, there's a saying, kill them with Aloha. You're going to receive it back. Okay? So if you keep that mentality going, I think for the most part, the world would be a better place. Easier said than done. Easier said than done, right? Looking back at my 20 years of service, it was a journey of transformation. For those who have served 2 decades, it is a path marked by professional growth, professional fulfillment, and significant challenges for both myself and my family. Here's the truth. Not all battles are fought with weapons, many are fought in our own minds and hearts. It takes real courage to choose understanding over anger and compassion over judgment. So as I wrote these words down, I didn't just write just to fill up the pages, and it really means a lot what I just said. So I'm going to repeat that. It takes real courage to choose understanding over anger and compassion over judgment. Those battles are often the hardest because no one sees them but yourself. Over the years, I've met veterans, men and women alike, who have faced losses most of us can't imagine. Some carry these visible scars, others are invisible, and yet I've also seen how they found ways to turn pain into purpose. My fellow sniper, John Shannon, I reached out to him, I just spoke to him on the phone. War, I don't like talking about war too much. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. John Shannon has a lot to deal with in his life today. So what can John do? Well, John has options. He can give up, or he can move on, or he can find his happiness. John decided to be an advocate. He spoke to fellow vets. He spoke to people who are struggling. Today he's doing well. He just got married. I said, who would marry you? That's incredible. That was a joke between soldiers. Okay. He took it lightly. He goes, you're right, who would marry me? John is doing well. He's missing some limbs. He's missing an eye. But I think about it every day. I think about what happened that day because I was there. So it could always be worse, but my prayers are always for John. So he bought a farm. He's a rancher. He's a farmer. But he didn't just keep that to himself. He opened up his ranch and his farm, and he taught children how to ranch and how to farm in Colorado. And that's how he gained his happiness, by exuding what he knows and teaching the young hickeys how to be ranchers and farmers. So that I've always been, like I said, I've always been where what I know, which is aloha, but it kind of prompted me, hey, why don't we get a band together? Why don't we play music? Why don't we dance hula, etc., etc. As opposed to just talking about it, or just be about it. And it's easy to say, I want peace, but how do you do peace? Well, you start off with yourself, which I believe is the hardest one. Peace with yourself. That should be easy, but it's not. And I see a lot of people nodding. You need peace with your family, and more importantly, you need peace with the community. As a veteran, our experiences, my experience especially, is about unity. And one small step at a time. When we tend to our own inner peace, we have become healers in our homes, in our neighborhoods, and in our towns. We can all do this. We don't need a uniform or a title. What we need to do is willingness. Willingness to pause before speaking in anger. Willingness to listen before you judge. Willingness to see the humanity in the person in front of you. Today, I'm not here to rally for a cause of division. I'm here to invite us all into a cause of unity. Let's build a community the way we build our bonds. And I was like those in the service. Through trust, respect, and shared purpose. When I was in the military, we had no choice. We had each other's back. We shared what we had, shared food, resources. When somebody's down, you pick them up. And that's something that you can't really teach. That's something that's in you. And I think after I retired, I continued to be this kind of a person. For me, like I said earlier, music, spreading the aloha spirit. Sports, I'm a coach for volleyball. Physical therapy, just my job alone. I try to put people to heal people as a healer as best as I can. So I feel like I'm doing my part, but I feel like it can also do more. And I challenge everybody here to do their part and do more. The mission continues for each of us to protect the hope we carry, to strengthen the bonds that connect us, and to ensure that every person who walks through our community feels safe, valued, and at peace. That, my friends, is a service worth giving for the rest of your days. Thank you, and may we all find the courage to be builders of peace. Thank you so much.